Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. My name's Megan, and today's pick a card reading we are doing where am I at on my spiritual path. There can be a lot of confusion, there can be frustration, I get it. I'm still on my spiritual journey, and I just want to bring a lot of clarity for you guys, hopefully some inspiration and motivation for your path. This pick a card reading was recommended by somebody, and I'm sorry I can't remember who it was, so let me know who you are down in the comments, and I will do better about this in the future. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm the Mother of Tarot. I do a lot of pick a card readings here, and I like to just bring a lot of spiritual content. So anything that I think could help you on your path and bringing you the clarity and the manifestations you want in your life, that's what I'm here for. So let's just get right into this. Okay, so group number 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your time, meditate on the cards. Once you picked your group, go to the description box. I have the timestamps there, and I will meet you at your reading. Alright, so group number 1, you have the transformation card. And I love this card. You are literally becoming a butterfly, or possibly you're in this cocoon is what I'm hearing, and it might be a little uncomfortable for where you're at in your life right now. You know, there might be some discomfort, but know that this is some intense transformation you're going through. And I really feel for you, group number 1, that you're going to be bringing a lot of peace into your life. For those of you that maybe you have anxiety, maybe you overthink in your headspace, you worry about the future, and I feel like Spirit and your guides and angels are really working with you to bring a more harmony. I'm also hearing to slow down. You're learning how to slow down in life, not trying to rush to the finish line or rush through something. Really slow down and enjoy where you're at right now. Even though it's uncomfortable, I feel like there's so much beauty where you're at in your transformation, and I feel as though you're learning to see it, you're learning to open your mind more, and you're learning to just breathe more and calm your nerves. So let's see what else we can pull about this energy. Okay, so we have the Hermit in reverse, Son of Wands, 8 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Cups reverse, and 7 of Swords. With this Hermit in reverse, I really am getting the sense that you're starting to connect more with people. You're starting to open up to new friendships or the possibility of better friendships, more deep connections. And I feel like this is coming for you, group number 1. If you haven't discovered new people already, I feel like there's going to be more people with this Son of Wands energy that are really going to light you up. They're really going to help you and motivate you and be there for you. And I love that we have this 8 of Swords in reverse, because upright, this can talk about, being trapped. And I love that the butterfly came through again, right? Because this talks about being trapped, and the swords can represent anyways an overactive mind or worries or fears. And I do see you coming out of this. I see you coming out of this. I see you really expanding, You're going from this trapped butterfly into this blossomed butterfly ready to take on the world. It's a process. It takes a while, and you can't rush it, You can't, help, if you see a cocoon, right? If you see a butterfly in a cocoon and you try to help it open up, you're going to kill the butterfly. And just make sure you're applying that to your own life. I mean, obviously you're not going to die. Don't get it twisted. But if you try to rush the process, it's not going to work. If anything, it's going to slow down the process. I also see for some of you that have financial worries, or if you're not happy at the home you're in, if the energy is off, or you're having a hard time making money, I see that changing as well with this 5 of Pentacles. This came up in the reverse. So I really feel as though for a lot of you, this discomfort that you're in, of course it's very temporary. It's very temporary. You're not going to feel like this forever. You are coming out of this. For some of you, you might have just come out of this. Take what resonates. But I feel like there's a lot of energies leaving you. There's a lot of fears leaving you. There's a lot of doubts leaving you, and just anxious feelings. And I want you to know, group number 1, I really resonate with this reading because this is what I'm working through right now. So you are not alone. I've always been the kind of person that tried to rush through life. When I was young, I was dealing with some really intense stomach problems. And I remember my doctor saying, it was like IBS, right? And I remember my doctor saying, oh, you'll just grow out of it one day. You'll grow out of it. So I literally couldn't wait to grow up. I was like, okay, I'll just hurry up and get to where I want to go. And I've been like that throughout my life, I realized. And I had a really beautiful meditation this morning, which I really encourage you, especially group number 1, to meditate and get into your heart space. Because there's a lot of healing happening, and you need to nurture yourself. You really need a lot of nurturing energy. And this is a technique I actually did this morning, and it was really powerful. And I was crying, tears of joy. So I'm going to share it with you. When we need to heal ourselves, a lot of the times we need to nurture our inner child. So I use this visualization technique. I'll put on some hertz frequencies or some beautiful music, and I kind of use my imagination. And through this process, I imagine that I am hanging out with the younger version of myself, right? So you can pick any age you want. I kind of went through different ages, and I sent so much love to that person. I was talking to her, I was sending her love, I was hugging her, and I was telling her that she's perfect, right? Because something I realized recently on my spiritual path is I'm really happy with who I am now. I really love myself. I still have work to do, but I love myself. But I realized I wasn't loving all the parts of me, all the people that I used to be, right? Because I was very shy, I was very timid, really insecure, and the list goes on. So I realized I wasn't really practicing full acceptance into who I was in the past, and that really needed some loving attention. Because sometimes we focus so much on the future and how we can change who we are for the future or change what we want, but sometimes we need to go to the past. And even though I was going to the past me, that is still part of me in this present energy, if that makes sense. Like, my childhood energy is still who I am today, because that energy of who we are never goes away. It's what makes us into the person we are in the present moment, right? So sending love. At one point, I was just imagining me cuddling with the 3-year-old me, and I was bawling because I was sending her so much love, and she could feel it. And I know that sounds weird, but I just have to share with you, because when you're going through so much transformation like you are, you have to learn how to nurture yourself, because you know what you need best. You know the kind of love that you need. And when I was a kid, I was really loved. I did have a really good childhood. I'm not trying to be like, oh, my childhood, I was so scared all the time. I was very sensitive. I had a great childhood. My mother gave me so much love, and my father, they're all so supportive. But something I never felt was confident, and I never felt perfect. And when I say perfect, I don't mean perfect as in like, I'm so positive and amazing. I mean being perfect in all aspects of who I was in that current time and in the current time I am now. So the light and the dark, the shadow side of us is all perfect. And it's exactly how it's supposed to be, and we're exactly where we're supposed to be in the now and in the past. So when you practice these awarenesses, and I was telling the little girl that's within me, you're perfect. Where you're at now, where you were in the past, where you are in the future, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. That's what I think of perfect now. I used to have a very viewed perception of perfect, thinking it was literally everything has to be perfect and I'm a perfectionist. No, that's not reality, and that's not how we're supposed to operate as humans, right? So no, group number 1, you are perfect right now, how you are. You are so perfect. You are so loved. I see you really blossoming into more confidence and calmness. But you are perfect now, and you were perfect then. You were. Some of you are like, no, I wasn't. Yes, you were. I promise you were. And, spend some time sending love to yourself, okay, in that way. And then the other energies I'm getting with this, we have the 3 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. Okay. So there are some people in your life. Now, this message is only going to resonate for some of you, but there are some people in your life that aren't so supportive or aren't giving you that soul connection that you're craving, okay? And I feel as though the people in your life that you're not connecting to as much anymore, I feel as though they're going to start showing their true colors. For a lot of you, they probably already have, and I think they're going to continue to see so because your awareness is very high, your intuition is high. You might not be trusting it fully, but it is high, and you're really going to start to see people's true intentions, their true energy. And for those of you that do need to let go of certain friendships in your life or move on from relationships, maybe for some of you it could be a boyfriend, or just take it as it applies to your situation. But once you do move away from that energy, that just makes room for new energy to come in, right? And I'm not saying, oh, if your mom's not supportive or your sister, I'm not just talking about family. Family's a whole different topic. I'm not saying ditch your family, leave your family. I think you guys know that, but I just wanted to clarify what I'm saying. But if your family isn't supportive, of course you can spend time with them and talk to them. But if it's somebody in your family that's dragging you down, don't talk to them every day. Talk to them less. Use your boundaries, right? Because you really want to make more room for the people that are going to lift you up and help you on your spiritual path. All right, I'm going to pull some more cards and see what other messages we're getting. We have the Magician, the Emperor, King of Wands, Fragmented Energy, Great Achievement, and Deserving. I love those first 3 tarot cards that came out. This is a powerful group. The Magician, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. You are this Emperor, group number 1. You are. You might not feel like it, but you're this Emperor. You're really manifesting and creating the life you want. You really are. I swear, because, look at this Emperor. He's holding a chess piece. He is playing by his own rules, and he is, look how calm he is, sitting there in his energy. He's just so still and so sure of himself. And right next to that Magician, this is being an avid manifester. And even that King of Wands, look how still that king is. He's got a lion behind him, and he's like, it's all good. Whatever, it's a lion. It's cool. When we manifest the things we want in our life, right? When we start to create a lot, because I feel like for you, group number 1, you have big dreams, you have big goals. There's a lot you want in the world, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying it how it is. I get it. I'm the same way. You want a lot in your life, and that's amazing. And I'm proud of you for going after what you want. Your guides, your spirit guides, the universe is super proud of you. They're super excited for you too. However, just know, and this has been a theme lately in a lot of my videos, and you're going to be hearing me talk about this a lot because this is a new realization I came to about, maybe a month ago, and it's really helped me on my journey, is that when we manifest a lot of things, and we have big dreams, and we want a lot in life, right? We want that amazing spiritual partner. We want that dream job where it just fills our soul with so much love. We want a soul tribe that we connect with on a deep level, right? We want money. We want a beautiful house on the beach. Whatever you're trying to manifest, when we manifest all those things at once and we try to rush them, or even if we don't try to rush them, we're just trying to manifest a lot of things, it shakes up our reality. It shakes up our reality, and it can bring destruction, right? Because we have all this energy in our field already, and it's attracting our current state and what's currently in our life. So when we go, okay, universe, no, I don't want any of this. I want all of that. The universe is like, okay, well, we have to destroy this. we have to clean this out. We have to come in with our, I don't know what kind of tool you use to break down a wall. I don't even know. Some sort of big hammer, sledgehammer maybe? Yeah. We have to come through and break all that crap down and then rebuild a new house. And it's hard work. It's hard work. There's gonna be discomfort in that. We don't just manifest stuff and it comes on a silver platter. We know that. But sometimes I think we forget when we try to manifest a lot of things that a lot of things will shift in our reality, and the universe will present different events, different people, different situations to get us to that goal, to get us to where we want to be. And sometimes they're fun, sometimes they're great situations, and they're exciting. Sometimes they're not so much fun, sometimes they're challenging. They push us to get out of our comfort zone. It's different in every way. And I really feel like that with this fragmented energy. This talks about changing your energetic field, changing what you want. And I love the puzzle pieces on here, because I always think of when you build up your life, or when you're on your healing journey, whatever you're doing, you're always finding pieces to the puzzle. You know, it's like putting together a puzzle. Or I always use the other analogy of building a house, right? It's taking down the old house and building a new house. It is a process. But I can tell you've done a lot of work, group number 1. You've done a lot of work. We have the great achievement and deserving. So know that whatever you're wishing for in life, I feel like a lot of you have already manifested things you want. You've already brought in things that you want. I can tell that for this group. And if you're like, no, I haven't, well, get ready, because some stuff's coming in. But no, we have the great achievement, right? That's to be really grateful for all of the things that we've done. I mean, your spirit guides are proud of you. I feel like they're just like applauding you right now. So you should be enjoying that energy, you know? Don't rush through that. And then we have deserving. You deserve everything that you want. You deserve it completely. What your spirit guides are saying that, your higher self is saying that, and I'm saying that. You deserve what you want. It's coming. Be patient, okay? Really focus on integrating a more calming, harmonious space within yourself, within your home, because that's what's going to help give you a stable foundation for the next energies that are coming in. You're going to need that. So focus on your meditations, focus on your breathing, spend time in nature, do things that calm you. And also, when you're doing certain things, don't rush through them. I know sometimes we can be in a hurry if we're on our way to work, but sometimes, like if we're grocery shopping or taking a shower or something that we don't need to rush through, but you're just rushing through it because you just want to like get cleaned up so you can get in your PJs and watch Netflix, try to move slower. Try to move slower through everything that you do. It's really going to help you. So I'm excited for this group. I can relate to this group a lot. I'm feeling you guys. Please comment down below if you chose this one. I want to send you some love, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Hey, group number 2. So, okay, you picked infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So basically, anything that you might be worried about something, you might be stressed about something, and this is your confirmation that you are being taken care of. You have a lot of guidance around you, and also I'm hearing if you're trying to pursue something, but you're hesitant about it, it's time to pursue it because you will be supplied for that. So if this is a business or a hobby or a creative project or something like that, Spirit's saying go for it. So that's specific for some of you. I really feel like for this group, it's kind of similar to group number 1. You're really learning how to be in the present moment and really, really trusting and surrendering to the universe, to God's plan, to getting in that flow state. I really feel like that's what you're learning on your spiritual path. And this is, I think, my opinion, this is one of the hardest things to learn. And I feel like we always are continuously learning this, but I think sometimes this energy is more prominent in our life for what we're going through. So that's going to be your main theme of this reading. But let me pull some more cards and let's see what else is coming through. Okay, so we have risk, individuality, the Hanged Man, 10 of Swords in reverse, Mother of Swords, the Devil, and 6 of Cups in reverse. I love that the first card that came through was risk, because I just said it's time to take a chance. It's time to go after what you want. It is time to free fall into the unknown. And look how trusting this girl looks. I mean, she's on this edge of the cliff, right? She is free falling into the unknown, and she is like, the universe has my back. That is your mantra right now, group number 2. The universe has my back. I trust in the universe. Everything is bending in my favor. Those mantras are really going to help you direct this kind of energy that you're learning, that you're stepping into, and that you're integrating. And I love how right next to it we have individuality, right? You have some unique gifts. You have some unique ability. You might be doubting, saying, well, I shouldn't be doing this because other people are already doing this. Or, you know, there's already enough people doing what I want to do, so I shouldn't do it. But Spirit's saying you have a unique expression to bring into this project. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is a new business, this is a new project, or you're learning to study something new. And Spirit's saying, go for it. You're going to be provided for. You're going to be successful. This is going to fill your soul. And don't even just think about doing it for other people. Think about doing this for yourself. What do you need to do for yourself, right? Put yourself first in a situation. And we have the Hanged Man, which is looking at something from a new perspective, right? So how are you? There's some sort of limited thinking going on with this new energy that you're trying to integrate, this new idea or this new motion. Maybe some of you are looking to move, some type of risk that you're looking into that's really going to help you. So if you're afraid to do this new thing, whatever it is, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, so take it as it resonates. Look at it from a different point of view. Step back. If somebody else was going through what you're going through right now, what would you say to that person, right? Say your best friend is going through whatever situation you're going through. What would they say? Try to use different methods like that. That really helps me because we can be too hard and critical on ourselves. So if we think about it from another person's viewpoint or somebody else that we know is going through it and what we would say to them, that can really help. And then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So there's an energy trying to end. Some sort of old energy is trying to end so you can free fall and go into this new energy. And this is the energy you're craving. This is part of your manifestations, group number 2. I feel like with this Mother of Swords and this Devil energy, it's kind of, I was getting the image of the devil and the angel on your shoulder, right? The angel saying, go for it, do it, this is going to be great. And the devil saying, no, you're going to make a fool of yourself, everyone's going to think you're crazy, don't do it. And I feel like that maybe for some of you, that's the kind of energy kind of pulling you back and forth. And it's good to acknowledge that devil energy, right? It's good to say, okay, devil, I understand your fears. I get it. This is such a weird analogy, but I get it. But I'm going to put it to the side right now. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to focus on what I know is going to fill my soul. Even if I make a fool of myself, it's going to be worth it. I promise you, group number 2, it's going to be worth it, okay? I hear that clearly. And I feel like with the Six of Cups in reverse, so Six of Cups, a lot of times I think of childhood, I think of our past. And I'm really feeling this energy of who you used to be. And I feel like you've made a lot of changes in your life already to step into this new energy of who you want to become and who you've always been. It's not really becoming someone new. It's really becoming our most authentic self. But sometimes it feels like we're becoming a new person. And I feel as though for you, maybe you doubted yourself when you were little. You didn't think you had unique gifts. Or maybe you just didn't think you were special. You didn't think you were special. You didn't think there was anything exciting about you. There is. There is. I can tell strongly that there is a lot of exciting energy. And everyone has this, right? Everyone has a unique, beautiful, creative gift, an intuitive gift. It's all about just learning how to access that. How do we access that, right? We do the shadow work. We work on everything in our spiritual journey, but we also take risks. That's a big part of it. That's one of the biggest things for me on my journey in growing my confidence and building my business was taking risks. So know that you're going in the right direction with this new idea, this new study, whatever this new energy is that you've been looking into or debating on starting, or maybe you've already started it. This is a good idea. This is your confirmation. Okay, so let's pull a few more cards and see what else we're getting. We have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Hermit reverse, Knight of Wands, Hierophant reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, Journey, Patience, Angel of Prayer, and Protection. Okay, so right away from this Page of Swords in reverse and the Hermit in reverse, for some of you watching, I feel like you've been thinking about this new energy you want to integrate for a while. You've been studying something for a while, or you know more than you think you know about whatever this is, about whatever risk, because this is definitely about something of risk, of something new. And Spirit's saying, with this Knight of Wands, it's time to go for it. It's time to share your gifts. It's time to have fun. It's time to put it in action. You're ready. You're completely ready. You're more enlightened than you know. Things are going to flow more as you go. So if you don't feel prepared, with this Angel of Prayer, it says, ask the universe and angels for help and guidance. Set your intentions before you do it, right? Before whatever this is, whatever you need help with on your path, this new energy coming through. I do all the time. Before I do any video or I work with a client, I connect. I'm like, this is what I say. I'm like, okay, guides, higher self, angel, source, energy, I connect with you now. I thank them for my gifts, right? I'm thankful so much that I have this ability to help people, to do all this. I pray for smooth communication. I pray for laughter. I pray for healing. You know, all of these things. And then I connect, if I'm working with a client, right, I ask to connect with their energy, their higher self, and their guides as well. And I open up as a channel. So there's a lot that can be said before you start doing anything. So if you're trying to learn how to read tarot, for instance, you know, before you pull cards for somebody, connect with source. State out loud what you need and what you want, and they will give it to you, okay? They will provide. They will bring it through. It might not be in the way you think that they're going to, but they will. For a lot of you, I feel like, too, there's some sort of, for some of you, take what resonates. But this new journey you're on, right? And we have the Queen of Swords that came through in reverse. A lot of it has to do with speaking your truth, opening up. A lot of you are really spiritual beings, so I do see it has something to do with being spiritual. But I feel like the throat chakra, something with the throat chakra, speaking up your truth, helping people, sharing your thoughts, what's on your mind, and what you're going through, and how you're healing. Something like that is really going to help people. Your energy is really needed. Yeah, and then we have patience. Greet each moment with endurance and presence of mind. This skill, this risk you're taking, this new energy you're trying to integrate, it's going to take some time. It's going to take time. Be patient with yourself, nurture yourself, and love yourself, because this is going to be very, very healing for you. Group number 2, very healing. And also, once you start this, or maybe for some of you already started, but you're going to also need to learn how to put up good boundaries, okay? And that's also something you can ask for from your guides. Ask them to help guide you on how to put up boundaries, right? Because I feel like you, group number 2, you like to help a lot of people. You like to be there for people. And that's a great thing, but we don't want to run you dry, right? We want to keep your cup full. We want to keep you feeling good, is what your guides are saying. We want to keep you feeling good. We want to keep you feeling motivated and energetic and excited on your journey. I'm also hearing to listen to some more music. Music could help you, whether it's binaural beats, hertz frequencies, or just any kind of music. I feel like that's really going to help you, help open your soul, and there could be messages in certain lyrics that are from your guides that can help you on your path. But you're doing so good, group number 2. You're doing really good. You're definitely on the right path. And it's just time to fall into the unknown, right? Trust the universe. Use those mantras I talked about, and you will get to exactly where you want to be, okay? So I hope this helped you so much. Please comment down below. I want to send you some love. If you guys have any recommendations on other pick-a cards, I would like to know that too. So I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, group number 3. So for your card, we have endings and beginnings. The old must be released so the new can enter. And I love how it looks like an eclipse is on this card, and I know this is a timeless reading. You can watch at any point, but we are coming into eclipse season, so I feel like this is going to be really powerful energy for you to work with. And I feel as though for this group, your third eye is really going to open up. I feel as though it already has been opening up, but coming into the next 2 or 3 months, it's really going to open. And there's a lot of old energies that are being released right now, so you might be going through a difficult time right now. And for a lot of you, it's also beliefs, like certain beliefs or habits that you've had that you're releasing as well, which I don't think people always realize how intense that can be on the emotional body and the physical body. Because when we change our beliefs and our perceptions and our habits, it really creates a new reality, and it just changes a lot, and it can tax us, especially if we've had these certain belief patterns for a long time since we were a kid. So be gentle with yourself during this process. Okay, I'm going to pull some more cards and see what other energy we're getting. We have the Moon in reverse, Chariot reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, the World, 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and Page of Wands. So with this Moon energy coming through, I really felt shadow work with you guys, a lot of shadow work, a lot of intense, deep healing. And I feel as though with this Chariot in reverse, you might be feeling like this is holding you back, that you're lagging, you're not where you're supposed to be, you should have been further by now. Something like that. I feel like you've done a lot of healing, and you're in the state of, okay, I've done a lot of work already, I'm ready for things to pick up. And I feel as though things are going to start picking up for you, because we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. But I also feel as though it's kind of an ebb and flow for you, group number 3. It's almost as though things start to pick up and then they start to slow down again. And then they start to pick up and they start to slow down again. And Spirit's just saying to ride the wave. You're going the right way, you're doing the right thing, ride the wave, ride the roller coaster. Okay, I feel like I'm dancing right now. You're attracting what you want. You have a lot of blessings coming. Okay, I can see that. I can see that with the Six of Swords and this World card. For some of you, you might be moving or manifesting travel. But you're going the right way. You're very spiritually guided. You're very connected to your guides, I feel, for this group. You're connecting with your higher self. And you let go of a lot of things. You really let go of a lot of things. And you're continuing to. I feel as though you're in this process right now of letting things go. Letting things go. And there's a lot of things. We can't just let them all go at once, right? We would go insane. It's not how we operate as humans. We have to let go of one thing at a time, right? We have to go at a pace that we can handle. So you're going at this beautiful pace. And I feel, too, with this Five of Cups and this Page of Wands, you're going back and forth between these energies. Yeah? One day you're feeling really good and lighter and excited, and the next day it's a little heavy. And this kind of process you're in isn't going to be like this forever, so know that. There's just a lot of shadow work happening for you. But it's because you're trying to create so much in your life. You're trying to create so much. So Spirit's like, okay, you want to create? You want these things? We have to do some work. We have to do some shadow work. We have to come into some new belief patterns and some new realizations and integrate new healthier habits. And all of these things need to change. And I'm getting a lot of release, right? A lot of release for this group. Especially in the heart space, okay? You're healing your heart big time. Some of you might be feeling heavy in the chest or some anxiety or feeling the need to cry. I'm hearing cry. Cry, cry, cry. Cry, scream, yell, release, okay? This energy has to come out a certain way, right? It can come out through breath work. If we're doing deep breathing, a lot of times I have to cry. I'm a crier, okay? So let me know, group number 3, if you're a crier. I want to know, because I promote crying. I cried this morning. It was a very beautiful, happy cry, but even when it's a darker cry, now I just see them as very beautiful and healing, because you're literally just moving out that energy, okay? So if you're feeling a little heavy when you wake up in the morning, or a little off before you go to sleep, try to do some meditation, talk to your heart space, see what's going on. Maybe a memory will come up. Maybe, that's what I did this morning. I put on some Hertz frequencies for opening up the heart chakra. I asked my heart, why are you hurting? What's going on? What do we need? I love you. Talk to your body, right? And then things started to come up, and I started to cry, and I had a beautiful healing meditation. I feel as though you need this right now, okay? So don't be shy from that. And when you're having days where you feel a little off, or you're crying, or anything, that's exactly where you're supposed to be, and you're perfect and amazing, and your guides are saying, yes, let it out. We're here. Let it out. Cry it out. Or however you release. We all release in different ways. I'm a crier. That's how I release, so that's just what I'm saying. But however you find release, do that. I'm also hearing that some of you might be learning about astrology. That's specific for some of you. I also feel with this Page of Wands, this is a really young, freeing energy. And I feel like this is what you're coming into. And I feel as though Spirit is going to start, and your higher self is going to start putting people or kids in your life that have this younger energy, that have this freer spirit. Or maybe you'll see them on social media or in a movie, right? A character could have this really freeing outlook on life, right? I just pay attention to that, because I really feel like it's going to help you integrate more of that energy that you're craving of feeling lighter, feeling freer, and feeling just really happy. I'm also hearing if you're seeing birds or horses, that could be a big sign for you as well. And I'm just hearing breathe. Group number 3. Do a lot of breathing. Breathe through the stomach, right? Breathe through the stomach, not the chest. Try to focus on breathing through down here. I feel as though that's really going to help you while you're going through this phase in your life. All right, let's pull. I love this energy, though. Let's pull some more cards. I want to see what else is going, what else hopefully I can help you with. So we have the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. We also have the Land Between, Endless Possibilities, Great and Full. I love these first two cards, the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. It's really strong energy, it's really stable energy, and there's a lot of fulfillment in these. I feel as though Seven of Cups is almost more emotional fulfillment and creative fulfillment, and the Nine of Pentacles is material abundance and stability. So I see these energies coming for you. I should say I see more of these energies coming for you because I feel as though you already have this good energy. I see more stability coming and more internal peace. I also feel as though you're going to start working with a mentor. Or if there's a mentor that you've been wanting to work with, then Spirit's saying go for it. Or for some of you, you're going to be finding a new mentor or something like that. And I feel like this mentor is going to be your friend. Like they're going to become your friend. So that's cool. It's going to be a strong soul connection. Yeah, and then with this endless possibilities, your third eye is opening up, group number 3. Your mind is expanding. And I also feel like part of your shadow work is almost, you know, when you come to a new belief in something and you are like, okay, that makes sense, I believe in it. But then you're following some spiritual guru or you're reading a book, right? And they say something different that counteracts it. Or they have a really good viewpoint, but it's conflicting to what you believe in, right? And you get kind of confused. You're like, well, is this right or is this right? You know, which person am I supposed to believe? Which way is the right way? And you're really learning that both ways are the right way. And this energy, it takes time, and I'm still understanding that to integrate, right? Because it's a whole new way of thinking, of meeting people, and you know, they're in a political debate or they're arguing, and you're like, that you make sense and you make sense. So you're right and you're right. Like you're both right, you're both wrong. Okay. I was working this nanny job a couple months ago, and these kids got in a fight, and they were about 8 years old, right? And they were like, no, he did this, and no, he did that, and this, and I said, hey, I understand what's going on. I'm sorry, you guys are fighting. You know, I know this is hard. I said, I just want you to know that, you know, I think that you're both right and you're both wrong, and I think you're both really mature, and that you can agree to disagree and shake hands. And then you just seen their puzzled look, like, you know, they were too young to really say anything back, but they were like, what does she mean that we're both right and we're both wrong, you know? But it worked, and they shook hands, and all was well. But it's so true, right? We all have such a different, unique perception. That's why it's so hard for us humans to communicate to each other sometimes what we really want and feel, because we all perceive things in such a different way. And the way we perceive it is based on our perceptions of how we were raised. It's based off of our belief systems. It's based off of the trauma that we went through and the good times that we went through. It's based off of every unique individual experience we went through. So if somebody is like, no, this is the way, this is the right way, you could be like, yeah, that is the right way, but this is also the right way, and this is the right way, and this is the right way, and they're all the wrong way. So just think about that when you're integrating new ideas, to not get conflicted. Should I believe what this person's saying or that person's saying? Both viewpoints are right. They're both unique. And finding acceptance in that, I feel like it's just going to be amazing for you. There's also a relationship message coming. So I'm going to share that really quick. This is only for some of you, but some of you that are separated by your person, like a twin flame thing, or, you know, maybe you're just not with the person, but you're like, I feel like that's my person. I feel like that's going to come into fruition soon. It's not going to be too long. I feel like there's a lot more shadow work for you to do, but I just feel like that's a certain message for some of you, so take it if it resonates. If not, leave it. But I feel as though you're going to be coming together, so that's really positive. And then I love this Great and Full card, because this is that full cup energy. Having this energy, this full energy to give to others. And I feel as though a lot of you are in this energy already, or you're stepping into more of it, more of a full cup, more energy, and more motivation and excitement for life. So I just see this being a really positive time for you, group number 3. I'm really excited. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track, and you're amazing. Comment below if this helped. I want to hear from you guys, and let me know if you have any recommendations for pick-a cards. All right, I'll see you next time. All right, group number 4. So if you pick this group, you have the Be Strong card. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So I feel for this group that you're playing down your powers, you're playing down your confidence, that doesn't really make sense. You're playing down your uniqueness where you're at, what you've been through. You are some strong people, group number 4. I feel the strength from you. And I know when we are going through a hard time or we're going through a situation in our life that's difficult, we can feel really weak or really vulnerable. And I think a lot of people can associate being vulnerable with being weak, right? Because when we're vulnerable and we're sharing how we feel, that can be really emotional. We can cry, whatever, and people can associate that with being weak. But Spirit's saying that's the opposite. That is the opposite, okay? Being vulnerable takes a lot of strength. So the more vulnerable you are, even if you feel weak, you're not. That's a misconception. That's a belief you formed when you were younger, and you are breaking this belief right now, okay? You're in this process of breaking this belief that vulnerability is weakness. It is not weakness. Vulnerability is strength, okay? And I think that could be an awesome mantra for you guys. My vulnerability is my strength. My vulnerability makes me strong. Because I don't know about you, but when I see people on YouTube opening up about their struggles and getting real, I'm like, that person's strong. That takes a lot of guts, right? That's not weak. We all go through stuff in life. We all go through ups and downs, and we all have hard times in our life. It's human. I have hard times too. I was crying this morning, right? We all have them, including you, group number 4. I know you do. So, but sharing them, opening up about them, that makes you even stronger, yeah? So I just want you to pay attention to that on your path right now. Vulnerability is strength, and it's being a god or goddess, and it's really freaking powerful, okay? Don't underestimate the power of vulnerability. So let's pull some more cards. I'm excited for this group. Let's see what other energies are coming through. We have 2 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands reverse, the Hermit, the Hierophant, Medicine Woman, and Conflict. Alright, so this 2 of Cups in reverse, the first message I was getting, this is very specific for some of you that are in a relationship that aren't fulfilled. It's time to end it, is what I'm hearing. It's time to speak your truth. You have someone better coming in. You have someone better out there for you. So I'm going to leave that message at there because that's specific for only some of you. I'm also hearing that you, group number 4, you're really bonding more with yourself. You're really coming to know yourself more on a deep level, and trusting yourself and loving yourself and giving yourself the credit you deserve. And then with this Queen of Swords and this Medicine Woman, this is really strong energy. It says you are a channel for divine healing power. And then we have the Hierophant. So you, group number 4, you're healers, definitely healers. You're definitely great communicators, and you have a lot of beautiful information to share. I feel as though for a lot of you, you're already sharing your information, and I feel as though you're going to be stepping up in it, almost sharing even more, including your vulnerability, being a little more raw, being a little more real in what you share. I feel that coming through strongly. I think your creative endeavors and your creative energy is going to take a turn, and a lot of new ideas are going to come in solitude with this Hermit energy, this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands came in reverse, right? So I feel as though there's going to be a lot of creative ideas, beliefs, understandings of the world. A lot of things are going to come when you're in solitude, when you're spending time alone, and you're really connecting with yourself. You're very unique, group number 4. You have a lot of unique things to share, things to talk about. And I love how, it's the first card we got was Be Strong. You are stronger than you think you are. And look at this Medicine Woman. I mean, it looks like she's just causing the lightning, doesn't it? She's changing the energy around her and throughout the world. She is changing things. She's not holding back. She is like, this is who I am. I'm speaking my truth. I'm getting real. And I don't care what you think, right? I don't care what you think. Go ahead, think whatever you want. I love myself, and I'm strong, and I am a badass. That's what I get. And then with this Conflict energy, I'm getting this energy of, I don't know what direction to go in. I don't know where to go next. I don't know. It's almost like an internal conflict is what I'm hearing, right? Overthinking, trying to envision where you're going to be in a year or two. And your guides are saying that's fine to think of that sometimes. It's fine to think about the future and get excited, but don't think about it too much. So, right? I think this group is a little too much in their future energy, too much thinking about, I can't wait for this and this and this, and it's not bad to be in that energy, but we have to find the balance. And that's really going to help you with this Hermit card, right? Hermit card is being in your own energy, slowing down, going within. It's really going to help you bring you more to the present moment, which is going to help you on your path. And I'm also hearing doing one thing a day to like change your energy. Don't get overwhelmed by all the things that you want to do to create your reality, to create your life. Pick one thing a day. Like, okay, today I'm going to do this, or make a list, right? I'm going to do this, this, and this, and I'm not going to do anything else unless I feel guided to or whatever. Simplifying your life more is going to help you. Like, okay, I'm going to meditate for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to write in my journal, and then I'm going to learn about this, or watch some videos on YouTube, or whatever. I mean, we have to work too. You can put that in there, but just, you know what I mean? Don't get too caught up in all the things that you have to do to get to where you want to be. Take it one step at a time, and you will get there. You would definitely get there, okay? I'm going to pull some more cards to see what else is coming through. So, we have the Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, King of Cups, High Priestess, Exposed and Revealed, and Angel of Addiction Healing. When I see this Four of Pentacles, it looks like this man is sitting at a desk. And I feel as though the message there is to sit down, write down what, kind of what I was talking about earlier, about writing something down every day, making a list for yourself, or writing what you want to accomplish within a year and how you can get there, and break it down in steps. And with this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like it's saying do one new thing at a time. Integrate one new energy, one new habit, one thing at a time. Slow, slow, slow. Doing that's really going to help ease your mind, help calm your energy, and help you integrate this new life that you want. And then when you do that, we have the Ace of Swords, right, which talks about clarity. It talks about new energies coming through. And I see that really strongly for your group number 4. New energies are definitely coming in. And then we have this Ten of Swords. Something is ending for you. And I love this depiction because it shows a guy and he's looking at this man, right, on the ground in his armor. But that's supposed to be, for this depiction, this meaning of this card, it's supposed to be himself. His old armor that he used to wear on himself, he killed. He killed the protection and the masks he used to wear and the guards he used to have up. He killed them. And he's looking down and he's lighter now and he's free of that pain and that old way of being. I love that. And I love how there's an eclipse on the photo. Did you guys see that? Because we're going into eclipse season. This is a timeless reading. You can read it. You can watch it at any point. But if you're watching this in November of 2020, we're coming to eclipse season. So I see just a lot of beautiful transformation for you and a lot of shedding. A lot of shedding of the things that aren't serving you. And with this King of Cups and this High Priestess right next to each other, I was just seeing like power couple or spiritual partnership. So for those of you looking for a really beautiful connection, it's coming for you. For some of you, this could be friends. This could be your soul tribe. But I see more balanced, caring connections coming through. And people that really inspire you and that really are more intuitive and emotional, that help you with your vulnerability, help you with opening up, and help just give you that safe space to be yourself, right? And then we have Exposed and Revealed next to the Angel of Addiction. It says this is a time of positive transformation and healing. So what, group number 4, addictive habits that you have right now? This doesn't have to be a habit, This could be a belief pattern that you're holding on to. But I feel like for most of you, it's some sort of habit that you do. Maybe you spend too much time on social media. Maybe you're still involved in, I heard, some drama or gossiping or something like that. Or possibly like judging others or feeling judgment from others. Something like that. But I feel like your awareness to whatever this energy is, take it how it resonates for you. It's being revealed. You're really going to see it for what it's worth, what it is. This could have to do with another person's energy in your field and not yours. But something's going to be revealed soon for you. Something's going to be exposed, and you're going to see things in a new light. And this is really going to help you on your path. It's really going to help you on your spiritual journey and your healing. Because sometimes all we need to continue on our path and to heal is to have that huge shift in perception, to have a new belief form, to open up our mind, right? Or just to change one habit. That's huge. I'm also getting the energy for this group to rest more. To rest. Don't be afraid to rest, especially during the eclipse season. If you're watching this and we're coming into eclipse season, rest when you need it. Listen to your body. This will pay off for you. This won't slow you down on your path. This will be really beneficial for you. Because you group number 4, you're really developing better communication with your body on a physical level and an emotional level. You're really learning how to talk to your body, how to nurture your body, and how to love your body. And this process is an ongoing process, I think. It's just, you're always learning more. So pay attention to that as well, because we all have a different language, I've found. I think. Anyways, this is my perception, but I feel as though we all have a different language. So, if I have knee pain, it could mean this versus, my friend Joe, he has knee pain, it means something different. It has a different emotional energy attached to it. His body's telling him something different than mine's telling me, if that makes sense. So learning the language of your body is really important. I feel like that's a big part on your spiritual journey. The best way to do that is to sit in meditation, to sit with yourself and talk to your body. Okay, knee or head or, anxiety, like whatever area you want to focus on. I usually do one at a time. What's going on? I love you. I'm sending love to that area. Please let me know what emotion is tied to that pain, because even if it's a physical pain, it's still tied to some sort of energy. What emotion's tied to this? And then listen for a few minutes. See if any thoughts come up, any memories come up, a dream comes up that you had the night before. Pay attention. The body communicates through a very special and unique way. It's very confusing at first. Once you practice it, get to know it, it really helps you. It really is quite beautiful the way our bodies do work. And that's a huge thing you're learning. So be patient with yourself. You're doing awesome, group number 4. I love this reading for you. There's so many good shifts coming. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? I hope this helps you. Comment down below so I can send you some love. And I will see you guys at the next reading. Oh, and if you guys have recommendations on videos that you want me to do, just let me know. Bye.